I'm Abiola Jackson. This is the Entertainment News and Celebrity Gossip TV for Friday, June the 6th. In entertainment news, according to the Neighborhood Talk, we have some Brit Eady news. Check this out, guys. Brit Eady files a $20 million lawsuit against Bravo for defamation and sexual harassment, claiming they were aware the sexually explicit photos shown by Kenya were not of her, but led the public to believe that they were. So, in this particular situation, she goes on to say that she unfortunately will not be attending the ROA reunion. Says the sexually explicit photos Kenya showed at her hair spa event was not her. I did not see the photos at the time. Um, Again, she says here that this was her decision. The events of this season have devastated me, and while I cannot say much right now, I do not. I do want to set the record straight about one thing: the graphic sexual photo surrounding the events in episode 5. That photo was not of me. Um, as as I made clear, I did not see the photos at the time. Rather, I was made aware of the photo being presented to the at the event, and based on what I was told, assumed that it was somehow a photo of me, which is why I reacted the way I did. I do not know who was in that photo, but upon seeing it for the first time recently, I now know it was not me. Now we go from that to this. We're gonna go from that to this. So Andy Cohen chimes in. He's basically says here a shout out to Hot New Hip Hop. He responds to Brit Eady's lawsuits against Bravo for defamation. So he simply says this: This is reaching a level of petty that's beyond even anything I've seen. And the reaction basically the reaction to all let me show you that again. I didn't show you that part. Let me clip that for you. Sorry, guys. So like I mentioned, so you guys can see here, this is reaching a level of petty that's beyond anything I've seen. So the reaction, a lot of the X Spaces users or X Twitter users had reacted as the following. This is the reaction here. Should have protected Kenya and let Brit go after the implied threats. As petty as you're swiping left on my Tinder profile, I super liked Andy and you left me. Brit Minaj should have never even been casted. So Andy, you should be focused on freeing Karen Reed. Well, Andy, y'all shouldn't have let Kenya go. You should have been loyal to Kenya. Speaking of Kenya, we're going to go from that to this. Kenya Moore. We'll give you some Kenya Moore news very quickly here. And hold on, I have some Kenya Moore news. This is what she's planning on doing. Check this out, folks. This is Kenya Moore. Speaking of which, this is what she's saying here. I'm disappointed not to be part of the ROA, Real Housewives of Atlanta 16 reunion taping today. Please know I am taking full accountability for my actions and deeply apologize to all those affected, including Brittany, the cast, the crew, guests, and viewers. However, she says, I look forward to seeing you all back on Bravo soon. So that means she's going to be making a return back to Bravo. Didn't say when, but pretty soon. And they need her back on the show. As others have said in the Twitter X Spaces comments, they never should have let Kenya Moore go. You should have been loyal and kept Kenya Moore, as they said in the comments, and I agree. And this is the reason why the ratings for RHOA, Real Housewives of Atlanta, it's pretty bad. It's the lowest. It's been the lowest ratings for this season ever. I think ever in a long time. The ratings have been pretty bad. I did a video on that about a month ago or so. We talked about how the ratings were pretty bad. They're not up to par where they should be. So Kenya Moore is so having Kenya Moore back is a brilliant idea. So that at least um, the Real Housewives of Atlanta, at least it can save face to a certain degree. It can save face and get back to the numbers, get back to the point where the numbers were where they were before. Because right now the numbers are pretty low. Not sure exactly what the viewership rate is in terms of the numbers, but it's pretty low. I know it's the lowest in a long time. So she would definitely help out in that area for sure. So I hope she does come back sooner than later. Hopefully pretty soon, just to save the show because the storyline and the show itself, it's like I said, it's not where it should be. It's not up to par, in my opinion. It's not up to par. And as far as Brit Eady suing or filing a $20 million lawsuit on Bravo, Andy Cohen's basically saying she's reaching. It's a reach. It's a stretch. We gotta see. We'll see. We'll see how this is how all this turns out. If Brit Eady is going to win that lawsuit, or if Andy Cohen's going to step in and prevent Brit Eady from winning that lawsuit, we're going to see. Because man, it's her word against his word, Andy Cohen's word. So we'll see. I mean, man, that's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. That lawsuit. Again, hit the like and subscribe button for more entertainment news, Celebrity Gossip TV. That's all I got to say. I have nothing else to say about this. If we get any more updates about this lawsuit and the results of it, we're going to definitely update you and pass on that information to you. Until next time, peace out.